right, guys, here we go. Everyone is currently in the lobby. Let's go ahead and take a look at what our setups are. We got some really interesting, exciting get-ups here. Team Diff. A lot of get-ups here. I love the look of it. Skateboards on the back. These guys have got a color scheme moving forward. Guys, let's get hyped. This is amazing. We're here. This is the beginning of the Frontier Cup, and we have 4 teams that are ready to push. We have a $90 prize pool, and Embark is going to go ahead and give 3 tournaments away. We already have a fight here. Pink versus Red. APS turret is down. 1 down already for Red. Team Diff jumping up onto the high ground, a 2nd down. He's going to go ahead and try to hold on the bridge, but he is going to get quickly swarmed. Tries to go for a slam and drops 2, but he is quickly taken out. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we do have a fight happening here. Team Spoozer. Blue fending off purple, unable to get the white. This is no idea. Our Phil team coming in. And they're going to go ahead and back out. It looks like we actually have 2 teams headed for B. This is going to be a double for our first cash out of the map. Blue able to go ahead and get this deposited. Pinks know they're late, but they're too close to do. Going to go ahead and try. That is a glitch trap for the side of Diff. They are going to have to take a, for Spoozer, they are going to be an automatic 4th for this one, unfortunately. Those are banned, and that was, they were alerted of that beforehand, unfortunately, so they will be forfeiting their points for this round. However, we still have some fun. Trunico, we will address that with them later. Purple dropping down, Pink grouping up. That's 2 versus 1 right now. Red looking to go ahead and get the drop on them. Everybody in this one position. Blue still holding on high ground. Red keeping as a group is able to go ahead and take 2 teams out. Currently it's just Red and Blue left, but they do have to get onto the roof and take out Spooz right now, holding their position inside the house. Who's with the RPG, ready to go ahead and open fire on anybody who shows up. Meanwhile, Diff is going to go for the steal. Is unable to go ahead and finish it off. Cannot do so. Still holding on to this position. It's so hard with 4 teams to move in. That is a full wipe for Team Diff, losing all of their members here, but we still have Team Blue defending. Who's been dropping through the floor. Looked like he found somebody, but he did not at that time. Everybody very split right now. There's not a lot of time left on this cash out. I mean, the RPG gets a big hit, doing a lot of damage. Meanwhile, on the ground floor, Purple only with 1 player left. You have to go for the steal right now. Alphonse dropping down. He's going to be wiped. That is a full wipe for no idea. They are unable to push in. Spooz dropping down. Aggressive with that flamethrower. He's going to go through the charge and slam. He's going to wipe out the heavy. His team following behind him, leashed up with the heels. Only 1 left for Pink right now. Can he get chased? This is the flamethrower, so no long range here. And it looks like he is going to be able to go ahead and get away. We're on to our 2nd round now. Ozzy is trying to get that pick off. He actually is almost escaping now, but he is able to go ahead and escape. Ravinsky is his team going to respawn. 1 is, so he has all the members of his team back up now. Ravinsky with the model pushing in this time. Who's holding, they want to move because there is a cash out that is it's already started, so they're so late on this, but they're stuck in this fight. Make sure who is running the glitch trap. It is Ozzy. He is the one running the glitch trap. Let's make sure nobody else is. And again, for those of you who are watching, I am aware of the fact that they are running the glitch trap. They will be taking an automatic 4th place. separate. We do have two separate fights going on at this point. Two separate cash outs. Purple all by themselves, but we do have Pink Diff here holding. They got one down, but they did get the revive. Pink is low, looking to go ahead and get that clean up. He is able to finish it off. That's currently 3 for them, 2 down for Pink, and 1 down for Blue. Getting the heals up. There is gas in the way, but they're not being affected by it right now. Pink completely wiped by Blue, holding the high ground, probably waiting for Kid Heinz to go ahead and respawn on the ground there so they know where his totem is. They're able to keep him from getting revived. The slam from above is going to do a lot of damage to spread him out. Born is about to go ahead and get down. He throws for the charge and slam, trying to get out. Does a lot of damage to Spoozy on his way out to Ozzy. They go for the revive. He gets the revive. Diff is about to go ahead and burn away from the flamethrower. Spoozy charging in himself. Is going to go ahead and take out the second one. That's a full wipe for Red, and they're going to be able to go ahead and get wiped. Blue is going to step in and be able to go ahead and take this, but Pink is ready to capitalize on the chaos. Dropping down, using the model. He's going to go ahead and push into them right now. 1 dead, a trade right now. It's currently 2 down. Gets the revive off. They're back up to a full 3-man crew. Spoo's trying to push in. He's going for the steal, but the flamethrower is burning everybody in sight. Meanwhile, Noah is able to go ahead and take out 2. They're looking for the final push. A revive on their third. They have just enough time if he sticks the steal now, but it's too late. Spoo's is going to be able to go ahead and take this cash out, but they are going to be wiped for the trouble. That's 2 cash outs for them in a row. They did get wiped. Meanwhile, Purple able to go ahead and take that on the backside. All right, 2 more vaults left. Most likely the last vaults of our game here. Purple looking to go ahead and seal the deal with this vault right here. That would place them into a first position. Meanwhile, Red and Pink fighting right now. That's a 1-1. Noah, rival battling it out. It's currently a 1 versus 2. Edoko is charging in. He's going to go ahead and take out 1, but can he take out the other? Born facing off the shield. The charge did not finish him off, and now trying to get past that shield. He's going to go ahead and nail him down, and he's not yet able to get him. He's running away. He's probably going to be healing up soon. Both the only members of their teams. Unfortunately, Blue is here to spoil everything, and Atelko is going to get wiped out. Real Corn Guy is able to go ahead and get back to his team. Meanwhile, Purple holding their own cash out right here, getting a bit aggressive on Nico. They're actually holding quite far away from their cash out, looking to get the jump on any team approaching. Looks like nobody is going to go ahead and challenge them right now. They are on their own. On the other side, though, we had Blue once again getting this started. Unfortunately, as I stated before, they are using a banned gadget. They are using glitch traps, which have been banned. Because that's banned, they are going to automatically take 4th place. It's incumbent upon the teams underneath them to try and fight for further. Unfortunately, we already restarted once. Dropping down with the flamethrower, he takes out 1, still getting healed up by his team, but he's a little bit in between now. They get the successful revive, but he's in the middle of 3. I don't think he can even get out here. He's dropping down. Somebody hits an explosive mine, and that is going to be a full wipe for Red. Blue heading back up once again. They have not been challenged yet. Meanwhile, on the other cash out, we once again have Pink fighting Purple. They have a fantastic position above. Dropping down the RPG to deal with it. As they start pushing in, once again with the heal behind the huge RPG taking a lot of damage out of Pink, but they are on their way back up. They drop together, so nobody's going to be taken out right away. Looking in, still just these 2 teams, but they are at a disadvantage. Once again, Purple with the high ground. Running up the stairs, going to go ahead and try and take this on more even footing. Have to get through those shields, and the 2 moves right from healer on the back end takes 1 out. That's going to be a revive coming in from Purple, but they have yet to be able to go ahead and steal. Are they going to be able to stick to it? Dropping the shield. Going to go ahead. There was a jump pad before. The jump pad falls upside down. It's not looking evil, but that is going to be a quick kill for Dick. He tries to take him out. Red is here to spoil the day, but all they're doing is secure a cash out for Purple, and Purple can be able to go ahead and take this one. It is now down to Blue. Can anybody take this from Blue right now? Pink with being in 3rd, but actually they are in 2nd place. Remember, we are switching this around because of that banned gadget. We got 15 seconds left. I don't think anybody else is going to be able to get there in time. Is there anything that Pink can do when they get up? Red has to get something here to go ahead and pass them. Remember, cash does matter here. Purple pushing in, trying to get some kills before this is over. Purple is almost going to get completely wiped, and that's going to be our first match jump into the game, guys. Here we go. Match 2. Hopefully no further distractions. Hopefully nobody using the wrong stuff. I'll be able to actually focus on my casting this time. You guys will get some good casting. All right, here we go. Across the board, pretty much medium, heavy, medium, heavy, but we do have Team Phoenix is with a light, medium light. If you were here for any of the scrims, you know that Retrospective is a fearsome sword user. Incredible stuff from him. Dropping into the game, Nip and Mental. Unfortunately, running as 2, but remember, you do get points for kills, and you still get points for getting 4th, so we are building in multiple rounds just for this sort of situation to try and make life easier for everybody. Going up with the RPG. Coming in from behind, gonna go ahead and blow up 2 on Purple. Didiko Coach is gonna go ahead and take it out. That's gonna be a quick wipe for Purple, and Pink winning their first fight. Purple getting to the vault because they are lights a little bit faster. While the other vault coming in here. We do have 300 ping below, biding their time, and they're going to just be looking for kills and probably third parties when possible. We do have construction, considered by pretty much everybody to be the better version of Soul, and it looks like they're actually going to go ahead and head across to Hospital, one of the easiest points to defend. Meanwhile, up here on construction, Pink is going to go ahead and get up into the high ground, winching the cash out order, getting it set aside, and going to go ahead and drop. Gas, get that ready. Mr. Tinder holding, sees them over there on the corner. He's ready to go ahead and drop down. We need to. I worried he was going to drop in. Already one of his team down. He took out one Purple. Retrospective pushing into the sword, but gets taken out. Immediate flick over from Mr. Tinder. And that is a quick wipe of Purple. Crazy accuracy over here from Mr. Tinder. Doesn't miss. Meanwhile, defense here, it looks like Diff was pushed briefly by Blue. They're hiding underneath, but they're probably going to have a quiet cash out here. They're going to try and push up. They do have 2 people, so this is going to be a tricky take from them. Doing a lot of damage out, dropping behind them. A lot of damage. Corn is already gone. Nip going ahead and trying to drop down. It's going to be a heavy versus 2 mediums. Can he do anything? Unfortunately, the revive is out. It is going to be Mental versus 2. Getting charge and slam. He's dropping the charge and slam. Part of the slam is going to take him out. That is going to be an easy hold. Probably would have had that with a third. Fortunate disconnect internet issues, but they are getting some kills, which means they are going to guarantee some points here, and they have multiple other rounds to help out. Meanwhile, back here, Purple trying their luck once again. No deaths yet, though. Retrospective over here, probably looking for a runaround. Actually, they have ditched completely, and they said, we do not want to fight A. We do not want to go ahead and take on Mr. Tinder's shotgun again. They're actually going to run all the way over. They get spotted, but Chunk is already on site. Chunk most likely running the shotgun, as we saw he did in the scrims, ready to go ahead and just blast some people out of the air. Meanwhile, Retrospective running the goo grenade with his sword. He's going to go ahead and try to get the jump on people. Nice movement to get up there. Spots them, gets his goo grenade on the ground, looking for a sword dash through. He's going to go ahead and hit 1. That's it again, gets the first kill. That's it, gets the second one. Going for the dash, he's getting charged. Slam's going to get out of the way. He is able to get out of the way. He's going to go ahead and look for 1 more in the air. He's able to go ahead and take him out. But can his team get the steal? It is just the last second, but they're able to go ahead. No, they don't get it. It's just too late. Blue was unable to go ahead and pull that out with 2 people. A great attempt on their end to take that away, but no, neither team was able to get that out, even though they did lose their players. Red able to hold on to their cash out, a last-minute hold. A great attempt from Blue there to go ahead and try to get in 300 ping. Unfortunately, lacking a player on the backside. Nif looks like he's going to go ahead and take a fight. Picking the fight here with Purple, takes 1 out. Unfortunately, he does get taken down, but his teammate is in. That is a double light team right now. They do have the medium is going to go ahead and push in. He has double shield. All 3 are up now, but he does have the SA-12. He's going to be able to put in a lot of damage. He's being chased, and he's down. That is going to be a wipe for them. already started. Are they going to be able to get up to construction? Red holding this one. Pink not being touched right now. Purple going to go ahead and try to steal this on their way to deposit. Retrospective has the high ground. He has vision of everything. He knows where they are. Misses the first dash. Misses. Oh, gets the second one late. First kill. And he has the second one right in front of him. Hits once. Hits twice. There is a mine down. But the revive also did not go off properly. And that is a quick wipe. Retrospective. 10 and 2. 10 and 2. Right now. Using the dash to go ahead and get right on top. Blue waiting for him, but they're unable to stop. He came right to the point. Is Blue able to maybe get a steal on this, though? They have two members here. One of Purple is down already. They're chasing the second. Two is down. This might actually be a position where they can go ahead and get the steal and actually hold this. Is that all of Purple down? No, there's one left. Retrospective is on the ground. He's just going to go ahead and wait for his team to coin. Looks like he may have gotten one of the totems. And this is actually going to be a successful steal from Blue. This is going to be great news for them. They can just hold on to this. It's going to be a three-team situation right here. Retrospective underneath. Nip is going to go ahead and drop down. They need to go ahead and reset here. Knowing that there's two teams, they're actually just going to go ahead and get the hell out of dodge. They're going to go ahead and drop down. Meanwhile, Team Dip is dropping up. They might just go for the steal at this point in time. But Purple is ready to go ahead and jump on top of them with the gateway. Look at that gateway. It's here. He's going to go ahead and jump in. If they try to stick, they're coming through. Retrospective with the dash through. He gets two. He gets two again. He sticks the steal, but unfortunately, they all get taken out, and it's now Purple's steal. Blue decides they were just going to go ahead and dip because Nif tried to jump up. Retrospective with a multi-team stab, a multi-team multiple times. Meanwhile, Pink have decided they're not going to lose theirs. They're going to come up and try to steal this. It's now four parties. Blue getting caught between two, not where they want to be. Meanwhile, Retrospective is going crazy once again. That's a double kill for him, wiping Blue. Meanwhile, Pink is now ready to go ahead and spoil everyone's fun. Red is nowhere close. Pink dealing with the dregs of Purple left over after that fight, and they're going to come in and steal this cash out. I don't think there's anything that Retrospective would do. Oh, he goes in, you go ahead and stop it. He delays it, but does not stop it for real, for good. And this is going to be a successful steal on the side of Pink. Winch coming in, cleaning off the last couple members of Purple. They did manage to coin in time, so Dinkle is still in control. Preparing themselves up. They see Purple coming back. Purple with only one member. He's trying to get a revive off. Lasagna hunting. Two members of Purple up now, but they're not going to be going for this kill. He's checking all of his sight lines, looking around, unable to find anybody right now. Looking for their next victims. We have here Creamy missing the first hit, but gets the second one, misses the second, and hits the third. Getting one kill, dropping down. He's getting chased by a charging and slamming heavy. Real Corn Guy up in the air now is able to go ahead and escape. That is one left. That is a full wipe for Red. Unable to go ahead and hold that position and unable to keep that vault in their favor. Creamy Calves and Lasagna. Mr. Tender putting up great numbers. Everybody doing well, but they're getting hit by Purple as they come back up. Purple not letting them have any free lunch right now coming through. Chunk, he with his shotgun, chunking down the health of Lasagna there. They are able to go ahead and get the deposits. That is going to be money in their coffers. Remember, that does matter for tie breaks. But Retrospective is on his way. He's chasing. He says, you can't get away from me now. Gets one hit. Trying to go ahead and use the grenade. He's dropping on top, and he gets the second steal. Is that a full wipe? That is a full wipe for Pink, and they are not going to be able to go ahead and hold on to this cash out. Purple once again maintaining control, maintaining calm and composure in these instances. A great idea on the side of Blue. They know they probably can't hold their own cash out, but they're going to go ahead and deposit, get that guaranteed cash. That puts them in third place with two people. A great play on their part to hold when you don't have the required people. Purple sitting up in the crane, doing their best to prepare for the inevitable push. Every team is here. Red on the side. Pink coming up from the jump pad, trying to go ahead and knock this crane down. They actually have a zip line that they're preparing. They're going to go ahead and push directly on the crane with the shotgun against two lights. They're right almost immediately. Mr. Tinder, the only one left, trying to come up and get a revive. And he go ahead and get this off. He's going to go ahead and grab one of his teammates and drop all the way down. He escapes unscathed. Meanwhile, Blue did get completely wiped, but they don't really mind too much. All they have to do is hope that Red gets wiped as well. Getting two of them knocked down. Purple with a commanding position. The steal Retrospective with his sword once again, taking out one, dodging away and escaping. Chunk, is his turn to go ahead and drop down soon. He's going to be moving in. He gets the massive grenade that does damage. He's looking for... Oh, he hits a mine and he's gone. Diff is going to be able to go ahead and get a revive up. That's 3 up currently for red. That is going to be 2 up for red. Purple putting in the damage they need. Right now, blue is going to come in. They're trying to spoil things on the back end. Fortunately, Dinkle is able to go ahead and get this damage he needs in. They are still holding this position. Blue sitting in 3rd place with 2 players. Are they going to be able to hold this? Lasagna looking for the kill. The last minute steal. He's just looking for kills at this point. He's getting taken down. He's able to go ahead and finish our perspective, and they're finishing in 2nd place with blue on the medium light team at that commanding position. And 4, guys. Holy crap, Phoenixes. Incredible stuff here. Incredible stuff. We are kind of getting back on track with our timing. We're still a little bit behind, but we're going to go ahead and do what we can to get here as quickly as possible, guys. Some delays, but it gets smoother as we go. And don't forget to check out the pinned message, because at that point you can follow along and see which teams are in the lead. You can even see the names, so as you see these names dropping up, you can know which teams we're looking at. It's hard to follow along in the moment because we don't have the ability to put automatic names. Embark, please give us more options. We would love to have it. All right, we are in game, however, and we are ready. CJC, Tremaine, Symphony. I do believe these guys are, I cannot remember exactly, but we do have Diff here. The first fight at F-Par from range. Going to go and try to put damage. His teammate is already gone, though. That's 1 down. CJC is already dead. They were able to go ahead and tag the vault, though, get that sweet cash upon getting it. Doing some damage from range. Still no one dead on the side of Diff. He's pushing in. His teammate is running from main, going for the aggression against Corn Guy. Is able to go ahead and blow him up with an RPG, getting healed from his teammate now. And they're getting backstabbed by Purple, caught in between a rock and a hard place. Purple going to go ahead and spoil the fun. Meanwhile, Symphony taking out another one. He's the only one left on his team right now. No, yes, he's the only one left on his team right now. Purple coming in and taking this vault of their own. They decided they're going to go ahead and chase and look for the full team white. Remember, kills could get points. Running after them. They're getting low, but he's able to go ahead and winch. He hits the winch on one. That's only one left on blue now. CJC by himself is trying to go ahead and hold, but he gets chased, and Samco Box is able to go ahead and push in and finish that off. They are going to go ahead and run over to A. They might even double this at B. We're going to have to see what they want to do at this point. Diff might actually try to fight them on the way. They are running to double it. Diff getting behind them is not going to be able to go. And actually, the jump pad is going to put them in. A lot of damage coming out real quickly. Samfobot's already dead. The heavy already gone. The second one down as well. Diff's so low, but he's getting healed up. His compatriot behind getting a revive up. That's 2 left right now for Purple, but it's only 1. He's the last remainder. He gets another revive to delay things, but he gets crushed by the charging slam, and he is now surrounded by 3. Even with an RPG, he's not able to do enough, and that is going to be a win for Diff here, taking the cash out and deciding they're going to go for the guaranteed deposit at A instead of trying to double this up. Meanwhile, on the other side, we do have blue trying to make their way in to go ahead and take out B. One of the hardest spots to push in the entire game. These elevated structures on Skyway Stadium, so hard to get into. They're trying to set up from underneath. A great idea here that they can use to, instead of having to push all the way, they're going to go ahead and try to block things off and get set up. Looks like they're opening it so if it drops, it falls all the way. One more layer. They only need 1 more barrel, and they're probably going to be able to do it. Is this going to be the RPG time? Dropping. It's dropped. It's not. It's all. It's down. They have it now. They're already going for the steal. They're dropping it all the way down. He can't close it now because he used all 3. Meanwhile, knowing that it got ganked, they have to drop down now. They have to go aggressive, but that might be long enough. He gets the steal. They are 1 already, but they've lost team. It's now 1 versus 2. Purple is here to go ahead and drop in and take out 2 as well. A massive play on the side of blue, but unfortunately, they were too slow, and they didn't have enough people left after the steal, so purple comes in at the last moment, cleans everyone up, and gets a successful cash out. What an incredible plan. I love the thought process there. Just dropping the point all the way down to the ground, doing what they can. But unfortunately, they were unable to completely like hold that. They used too many of the DMAT charges to get it further down. Diff now are going to be at the center of pretty much everything. These people right here, not even fighting over the cash out themselves, they're just trying to take each other out. Pink with an assist on one, that's one down for blue, two down for purple. Their last member is unable to go ahead and get any response, any reses off either. Dropping in, the RPG takes himself out as well, so that's three down in the blink of an eye. Purple now, look, blood on their lips. They're going to go ahead and move right towards red as well. They have the taste of it. Getting the heals as they go up. Diff putting in a lot of damage, but are they able to go ahead and hold this? A lot of damage coming in from both sides. They're getting surrounded by blue as well. They haven't lost anyone, but they're about to. They're getting jammed into a corner. A grenade would finish them all off. Meanwhile, Diff, happy as a clam, sitting on their point right now. Still no one dead. They've somehow managed to avoid losing anybody. Team Frog here, actually, with matching Frog costumes. Deciding to go ahead and pick the circuitous route back around. Blue able to go ahead and get the cash out started over there on C. Meanwhile, Diff able to go ahead and completely finish their own cash out, left alone. A great play for them. Purple getting attacked from above. The heals coming out. Still nobody dead on either side. The winch comes through and he's immediately melted. That's one down for Pink. But it's a trade off for both. The revive goes out and now all three are up for Team Frog once again, and they are going to finish off Purple. And that is going to be it for Purple. They are going to have to try and come back and do a last-minute steal once again. Scout is in an extremely exposed place right now. The grenade does nothing, but it does let Pink know that they are aware of their location. They have the commanding position. Kynes taking a lot of damage, and they are at a very disadvantageous spot. A grenade from behind does do some damage. They're going to go for the drop up. They are up. The RPG is here. It's going to go ahead and do some damage. That's one down. The heavy is already gone. The medium is being melted. They turn around. They have eyes on Symphony. Can he get away? Can he get a res? He cannot. He's getting pushed in. He takes one out, and he's actually able to go ahead and get away. A great play on his part. Can he hold? His team does have that defender bonus, so they are going to be able to respawn pretty quickly. They should. Oh, actually, no, he was taken out at the last minute. Looks like Purple finished him off. Purple once again coming in last minute to go ahead and claim yet another cash out. Taking down one of Pink already, but he's able to go return the favor. The winch once again is setting up for so much damage, though. Only one left. Kynes, the last remaining member of his team, is trying to go ahead and do damage from range, but they can probably just heal through the damage and go for the steal. He's committing for it. Actually able to go ahead and take out the guy committing for the steal. Meanwhile, on the backside, the heavy does go ahead and try to distract him. Kynes pushing. He's jumping onto the point. Can he actually go ahead and prevent the steal? He is just in time, and he's able to go ahead and take that damage out. Blue is now back, and they're going to go ahead and clean up Purple. That's dead for Purple. Only one left for Pink. He coined, but he's now by himself. Blue, enough time left that they're able to go ahead and complete this cash out. Getting the high ground. They do have to take a fight here. They're going to go ahead and catch Emilian on his way up. That's Team Frog with Kynes currently down. He's going to be able to go ahead and coin, though. He still has all of his coins, so they're going to go ahead and run and get this next ball so they can make sure to actually progress their cash outs. Blue is attacking, though, beaming him down from range. That's one dead. Tremaine and CJC coming back, trying to go ahead and get this revive. His totem did drop to the ground, so he's able to go ahead and be resurrected in a safe place. Meanwhile, Purple's here. SG going to try. Sky God's going to push in and try to go ahead and take this point. They've already dropped it to the ground. You can see Red has prepared, and they're ready for the push. Did not take out the zipline, though, which means they're now on equal footing. The RPG coming across, and the winch is able to go ahead and finish off one. They're now in a 3v2 situation. A mine is set up, but they did not trigger it. Pushing into two. He got one, the KS-23 doing some damage, taking him out. Misses that hit, but does finish him off. That's now a 1 versus 2 situation. Foreign guy dropping down, Diff being close, but he's unable to go ahead and get the steal in time. Diff is going to finish off their second cash out. Finally in a winning position this game, unfortunately, although they've been behind. Happy Gold actually still alive. Are they going to try and find him, or are they just going to go ahead and run to this final cash out? Only a minute left. That's going to be some overtime for us. They see Blue in front of them. Blue again down to 2 players. And take out the zip line behind them. A great use of the RPG to give them further distance. The ball getting tagged by Blue on the way. Probably not going to be able to deposit, but at least going to get that extra cash. Are they going to try and sit on it? No lights in the lobby, so there's no chance of them getting to it quickly. They might try to make that run with 40 seconds left to get to B across the map. I think they might try to do that, because otherwise they're going to have to fight at A, and fighting into that many teams is probably a losing proposition for them. Meanwhile, everyone fighting over here. Blue is already losing one, about to lose the second, getting grabbed by Emilian on the backside. Pink is able to go ahead and take this cash out, but on the backside, Trevini finishes it off. They're going to go ahead and pick him up. He just escapes, but he's not able to get around the corner, and he gets taken out with the slide into the dash. That RPG does do some damage to the opposing heavy, and he lives for quite a while, but he's getting healed up. Pink needs to get that res. He's able to go ahead and finish off one of his teammates. It's a 2 versus 2 with the resurrection coming out. Another resurrection as well. That is Stout, a full team versus full team. Heavy duking it out inside. They're finishing off 2 members of Pink, 1 member of Pink. Amelia, the RPG misses him, and the wing misses as well, but he gets taken down by the aggressive moves from Sky Gods. Meanwhile, above here, Dave is trying to go for a last-minute steal. Can they finish this off during the chaos? They're actually able to go ahead and take it, and now they're disappearing. They're going to go ahead and jump to the side now that every team is here. Purple dropping down, looking ready for the counter steal, but everyone's here. The cash out is actually on the surface now. Red losing almost all their players. Div is now not here to defend their cash out, but there's so much chaos going on. Can they even take this? Pink looking for the cash out steal. Everyone is on the ground. They might be able to just hold this, but Purple is here to spoil the day. They've come up. They're going to go ahead and get taken out. Still no one dead for Pink. They only have 12 seconds left. Ready to get strong. Are they able to go ahead and hold this? Blue's ready to come up. They're going to go ahead and try and take them out. They hold up Pink to get this. Remember, the cash does matter. Somebody coming in and trying to spoil as well. Blue taking that Torpedo. He's not able to go for the stick, though. That's going to be a finish cash out for Team Div with 58,000. An incredibly close second and third place. Oh, goodness gracious. It's all right. We're only one match left, and we're keeping at a decent pace here. Let's get our scores updated. Game here, and we can see that we do have medium, medium, heavy, medium, medium, heavy, medium, medium, heavy, and the lone 2 lights in the game, Kale and Lord Burb. One of the things we are seeing here, removing double heavy does increase the chances that you get alternative compositions, just because it's such a good composition. An early tag here, Sachi Cube. Sachi 1, 2, and 3 on their way. Immediate damage getting pumped out. Stop Resisting is getting some damage taken into hand. Meanwhile, we do have Stop Resisting holding back. Lord Burb looking for an angle here. Preparing. Sachi knowing that there's 2 daggers here. Don't want to get too invested. They might even just go ahead and run. They're blocking off all the entrances. They're going to just try and get out of here. They have the speed. Being double lights, Kale going to sit and wait here. Seeing multiple teams there, Sachi. She sees them behind. She's pinged them out for her team. Setting up. They spotted her on the backside, though. Has to go around. Going to try and go underneath. Going to drop that goo, and it looks like her team is going to go and escape. Heading up the zipline, being chased. But it looks like she's going to be able to go and get out of the way. Maybe. Dachi still playing really tight, not letting themselves get separated. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Goo Guzzlers have started their cash out. It looks like they won their fight. Sachi on the ground floor. Meanwhile, Pink is all the way over to B. The speed of the lights allowing them to get away. Div heading over to B. Looks like Goo Guzzlers are actually here. They decided the third party, their cash out is now all alone. Sachi might actually have a chance to get in. Meanwhile, Stop Resisting on his own, adds a heavy without any mediums. He has no heals, but now Purple and Blue are attacking each other. That's on the backside. That's going to be one going down for purple. Everybody up for blue right now. They have their heels. Jupiter is pushing in with his shotgun, but the Chargers Flame is going to go ahead and finish him off. It's now a hit from Alfonso with the model. They're going to go ahead and push into the two Tealers. An instant just disappearing act on the side of purple. They've instantly evaporated from the battlefield, and they're going to have to sit back for a minute. Meanwhile, Sachi taking advantage of Goo Guzzler's push, say that 5 times fast, into B. They were able to go ahead and steal their cash out on the backside. A bold choice by Goo Guzzlers. Meanwhile, Kale on the backside going to go ahead and push in. Setting up, knowing that there's an opportunity to get a steal in here. They were able to go ahead and take out Stop Resisting, but he was able to take out one of the heavies. Meanwhile, trying to get away, Kale is quite low on health right now. Bird also in a position to take an RPG to the face. He's down to 10 HP. Gateway goes away. He's invis right now, but that's not invincibility until he stands still, and then they can't find him. Purple is now back, able to go ahead and try to spoil things. Kale does get taken out on the backside, but Stop Resisting has respawned. Blue trying to reset, purple on the high ground, putting in a lot of damage. Akazo is trying to push out. He finds Verb. Meanwhile, Kale is now back. She has respawned, and she's coming to the fight. This point needs to be stolen really soon. Purple thinking about the going. They're dropping in. They're dropping what they need. They have a couple mines on point. They're going to go ahead and try and probably take this right now. He's dropping in. He's going to go ahead and bid for the steal. Pink is not there. No, Verb is there. Goes for the backstab and able to go ahead and finish it off. They defend this. Stop Resisting, trying to go ahead and drop this cash out to the ground to prevent this. Meanwhile, one down for Blue, getting chased by Sachi. Sachi, one of the Sachis, takes him out again. All 3 up for Sachi, all 3 up for Pink. And it's a successful catch out for the side of Krub. They do wipe out Verb, though, on the way out. And all I think we're going to see here is I think we're going to go ahead and see Krub just ditch and run to the next point. The light speed allowing them to get everywhere a lot faster. I cannot believe Bird was able to go hit 10 HP and he still managed to finish with that backstab, holding it off. Krub actually running and continuing over to 4. They're going to go ahead and tag both and get that extra money. Currently, Krub and Sachi in the lead with 1 and 2, but it is anybody's game. It is incredibly close right now. Lots of kills coming out from pretty much every team. Diff trying to find their footing. Losing 1. He's a little bit separated from the rest of his team. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and try and contest. Meanwhile, underneath here, Goo Guzzler's fighting Sachi. Losing 1 player already. They're going to go ahead and get the second one lost, and that is going to be just Jalen by himself. Gets the revive off. Jupiter is here, but an RPG is staring him in the face. The RPG does no damage. The Chargers Flame does so much. There's going to be 1 finish off, but he's not able to go ahead and get the win. But here is Purple to go ahead and spoil the way with the Famas pushing in. He has to reload, though. All 3 back up now. He couldn't do enough damage. He's chasing that heavy. That heavy is being healed by 2 healers. His entire team is here to back him up, though. They're able to finally finish off this heavy. So much healing and no damage coming in for the rest of Sachi because they're healing the whole time. They're not able to go ahead and actually do any damage. It's going to be 3 up for Purple. They're pushing. There's only 1 left for Sachi. He's brought himself the singular Sachi. And now he is gone. That is going to be a wipe as well. Purple coming in and wiping both teams, and they're able to win that battle over the cash out. Unfortunately, at this point, Krub sitting over there, resting easy on their laurels and having no contesting for their cash out. Looks like everybody's going to head over to D now. It is 2 delayed. Heading over to C, you're barely even guaranteed to get in. Meanwhile, Purple gets waylaid on their way to the cash out. He's trying to escape. We see Diff jumping into the air, but Kazo is there to go ahead and grab the vault from him. Jumping onto the high ground is going to go ahead and dodge. He gets into the window and gets the cash out ahead of Diff, able to go ahead and maneuver in the air just slightly better. Diff gets run down and is beaten up to a pulp by Blue. Kazo and the Goo Guzzlers able to go ahead and hold that cash out, putting themselves in a great position for qualifying. Remember, they do need to make sure they secure some points because they are in a position where they could lose. Meanwhile, on the backside, Krub over here trying to hold their position. They've already lost Kale, but look at Burb sitting over here. Look at this man. He is just waiting. 1 dead from the sledgehammer. They do have the revive, but that doesn't mean anything. Kale is here. Burb is here, dropping in. Unable to go through. He does slide through. Go ahead and get the backstab, though. They defended with too many people, and that is actually going to be a successful steal for Sachi. Kale too far away to be able to go ahead and prevent that, unfortunately. Stop Resisting also following along with Kale. They decided they're going to go ahead and reroute to D. They're still in a strong second position. assuming that Goo Guzzlers are unable to finish this off. And it doesn't look like people want to contest that much at all. Every team has decided they're not fighting Goo Guzzlers, and they're instead heading over to the only other vault. A fascinating choice by them. And I see we have a gateway. We do, in fact, have a gateway. Kale dropping that. They're going to be able to go ahead and start this very quickly. Is that even still within range? I believe it is. Gets the cash out, immediately drops down, and within a second it is already deposited. Sachi trying to push into the Goo Guzzlers. One is taken down. The other Sachi is low as well, and RPG does so much damage to him. It's now a medium versus two mediums on the side of blue, but he is in a position to revive, and the rest of blue is not. They actually have a chance here to have a power play if they go ahead and get their guys up, but it looks like they're going to back out. They do not have enough movement on them right now to be able to go ahead and push into this point. That's going to be a successful cash out on their behalf. Meanwhile, on the backside, did she get in? Backstab from Kale, and that's two down on the side of purple. Gets the backstab again, and that's a white. Kale showing off why she's probably the best dagger in the game. They haven't had much fights now, but they're able to go ahead and hold on to that one, getting a gateway down, ready to jump in the second anyone tries to approach the cash out, and that's what Sachi plan on doing right now. They're going to come in from above, and they're going to try and open this wall up. They see the cash out, but they see nobody defending it. They know at this point that this is going to be a double light that's going to come for them. The second they turn their backs, he hears footsteps on the ground. You can see the panic in his eyes. They see Kale on the ground. They're looking for it. They're going to go ahead and chase that light down, but they can't chase too far. They see the gateways in the corner. Meanwhile, one on the ground. Burb, getting a backstab. They'll get blown up by the RPG. Actually does not. He manages to escape. No deaths so far on the side of Krub, but they are going to go ahead and try to stick. That's a drop by the cash out. Still everybody up for Krub. They're going to go ahead and try to stick this time as well. Purple trying to come in. Able to go ahead and get the backstab. Burb running around, dancing through this fight. Purple above is down to one player. Meanwhile, Stop Resisting, bringing his hammer to a gunfight and winning this time. Meanwhile, Purple and Red, with their only remaining members, are fighting it out, but they really should be looking for Krub instead. Div is holding off in the corner. We only have these last two cash outs left. This is 49 seconds left. Meanwhile, all of Krub is here in a commanding position. Remember, the last two, Red and Purple, they need to be looking at the charge and slam, blown up by Kale, but that's going to be Stop Resisting, finishing off the last remaining member of Div. They did respawn, but now they are only two. And that is a successful cash out from Krub. All eyes now turn to the Goo Guzzlers. If they hold this, they are a first or at least second. But this is a fantastic chance for Sachi. On the backside, Stop Resisting gets blown up by Sachi, but he has a chance to go ahead and get to this point at very low health. Kale taken out. They have to go for the steal now. Sachi dropping onto the point, trying to stick with them. Debris is in his way. He can't get to it, and that is going to be a successful hold from Goo Guzzlers. Running across the map, they're able to go ahead and take this out.